want your child to be able to trust you, yes, when they get into trouble, don't blame them. Yeah, blaming doesn't fix it. Come to think of it. What we want, the goal is to solve it. The goal is for them to learn from it and not make the mistakes again. So blaming them, nah, never fix it. When you blame, you are judging, you are criticizing, nah, it never fixes the problem. And when you keep blaming them, when you always blame them, when you have a habit of always blaming your child, you should have known better. It's your fault and all of that. They learn not to share their mistakes with you because they will always make mistakes. Nah, mistakes are a major part of life. You can't take it away. In fact, I always say to parents, normalize mistakes in your parenting, because we still want to raise resilient children. How are we going to build resilience when our children don't make mistakes? So what you want to do is to remove the blame game from your parenting completely. When they make mistake, what do? You are going to make sure you are in a good place. No matter how disappointed you are, remember, explosive expression doesn't solve the problem. So, and that when explosive disappointment or explosive expression doesn't help you think straight. So what are you going to do? You are going to make sure you are calm. You've taken yourself to a place that you are going to feel better. When you feel better, you come back and you and your child, you problem solve. You can have your child tell you what happened. They tell you what happened. You sit back and you problem solve. Okay, XYZ has happened already. So what are we going to do? We're going to find a way to make sure it doesn't happen again. It has to be a teachable moment. It has to be a lesson for your child. So what you want to do is, if you want your child to be able to trust you, to share with you the things that go on in their lives, you want to minimize the blame game. I know it is not easy, yes, to minimize the blame games, but this is why you need to work on your emotions. You need to understand that, hey, they are humans, and human factors will always come to play. So you want to minimize the blame game. If you blame too much, if you're always blaming, always criticizing, always judging, your child will not trust you enough to share with you. Think about it. How do you like it when someone is always blaming you for things? Even when you are wrong, you are at fault. Sometimes you just want someone to be on your side. I'm not saying being on your side or your child's side when they are wrong. I'm just saying their mistakes can be a teachable moment. And if you want your child to trust you, remove the blame game.